Today we're going to be testing the durability of the OnePlus 2. It is a pretty large phone, the exact same size as the Samsung Note 5. This is a fully functioning phone. You can see the dual SIM card notification up at the top, which is pretty unique. Just like always, I do durability tests on phones that are semi-practical for real life. Scratch tests, camera lens tests, bend tests. So let's get started. The OnePlus 2 ships with a quality screen protector. It is one of those plastic ones that you can swap out every 5 or 6 months. So OnePlus is either being really nice or they don't have a lot of confidence in their Gorilla Glass. Let's find out. It's time to go under the knife. With the scratch test, I just take a razor blade and solidly press on the screen. You can see the glass flex a little with the amount of pressure that I'm applying. But as soon as I turn it into the light, you can see the scratches that the blade has left on the screen. Do they rub off? No, they do not. And I can feel the little divots with my finger. Now, OnePlus has said that their phone has Gorilla Glass, which should be unscratchable by a razor, but this razor could be scraping off the oleophobic coating on top of the glass. You can see that my tweezers also left a mark, but luckily my keys did not, so it really just depends on what kind of metal you are scratching the screen with. As long as you don't do anything weird with your phone, I think you won't have any issues. The camera glass lens must be made out of a harder material than the screen, because no scratches showed up on the lens. You can see that the glass sits just below flush with the metal lens frame, which will also help it avoid getting scratched in the future. The stock back cover of the phone feels like a cross between felt and 800 grit sandpaper. While it can be easily scratched up and marked, the backs are replaceable, so I wouldn't consider this a negative aspect of the phone. The flame test. The OnePlus 2 has an IPS LCD display, very similar to the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. It is the same technology. When the flame heats up the pixels enough, they shut off and go black. But as soon as they cool back down again to a normal temperature, the pixels will turn back on and look as if nothing has happened to them. I got the same results with the iPhone 6 and the Samsung Galaxy phones. If you've enjoyed this video so far, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep making these videos for every new phone that comes out. On to the bend test. I feel like this is one of the more important tests, especially for the hipsters who thinks it's okay to put their phones in the back pocket of their skinny jeans. This is me applying full force to the phone. The phone does have an aluminum magnesium midframe, which helps give the phone rigidity, but it still flexes quite a bit. It won't ever bend completely or snap in half like the HTC M9 did or the iPhone 6 Plus, but it can be flexed. The sketchiest part was after I straightened the phone out. The screen lost its sensitivity for about 20 seconds and wouldn't respond to my touch, which hasn't happened before with any of the other phones I've done bend tests on. But then it forgave me and started working again after that. Overall, it is definitely a solid phone for the price. I wish the screen was more scratch-proof, but at least the phone is easy to repair. Speaking of which, check out the repair video I made for this phone. I'll link some of the other durability tests I've done as well, like the HTC M9, the iPhone 6 Plus, and the Galaxy S6. Thanks a ton for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I do respond fairly regularly. Hope to see you around.